Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, where the largest crowds in college football assembled here. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens. Two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. We'll call for the fair catch here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Has the first down, still on the move. They bring it down, but that's a big play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Sanders. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and short. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
The offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Got it.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Here we go.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense in that game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So they have to come up with something here on third down. The completion. And he'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drift. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Okay, ready?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
On the ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Longer.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert.
Cobra. Terrier. Gaucho.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Power and great pass to the defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On offense, breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Finds room at the 30. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that effect of defense.
And the important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. keeping it on the ground here. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. Now you're in the red zone. Wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they hand it off to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
On the double.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yarder. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, go.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Then picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll hand it off, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. They'll hand it off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. Right down the middle. And the field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Really good job by this defense. The quarterback literally trying to work through his progressions. The
side. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's deep. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down.
42, Spider.
Can he get there on the ground? He stopped, but he gets it first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew his 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. And they stop him just short. The defense running back up against 1st and goal.
Well, you're talking about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Penn State. They go in front here in the second half. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And that run produces a decent gain.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
So ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can deposit yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Exactly. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They tried to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
29 Philly. 2 down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score.
Touchdown, Penn State. This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, and you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers meant to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit. It's incomplete.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver are just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. Defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go to this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth.
42, Spider. 4, ready.
Takes the handoff again. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. The crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You've got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Okay, ready.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free, nobody can bring him down. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Green 25.
And now the running back's got it again. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to a house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Using the ground game here. Quarterback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Hand off to the back. And a short run there to end the game. So another W today as this team continues to pursue perfection. It's going to take a really good team to knock off this bunch, Herb.
Well, when you're trying to look at teams who are championship caliber teams, you look for every aspect. And I'm talking about the offense, the defense, special teams. When it's crunch time, how do they play? And the entire year, it seems like they just continue to get better in every aspect. It's going to be fun to see where this team ends up.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.